a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. This stream is being powered by BetUS. Receive a 125% bonus. The link is in the description of the video. This is your chance to get your parlays or game picks in right now. Take advantage of BetUS, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do our bets together, by the way. Before the pregame show is over, we're going to show you the bets that we have in on BetUS this morning. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. I ain't playing with him no more. I'm not going to sit here and, wake up. Listen, I ain't playing with the Dolphins no more. Go get the W today. Go get the freaking W today. No ifs, ands, or buts. No referees. No excuses. Go get us over the hump today. Get us over the hump today. Ladies and gentlemen, do you realize that it has been 3.5 years now since we started this rebuild process? Well, 4.5 years now since we started this rebuild process. And every time we have a game that will make you feel like we have the team, we don't show up. Every time. 3 years ago, win and you get in the playoffs versus Buffalo. Got demolished. 2 years ago, win 2 games and you get in. Tennessee demolishes us. Last year, when it came to the end of the season and all you needed was a big victory to show that you were a real contender, the 49ers happened. The Chargers happened. The Bills happened. And boy, Green Bay happened. We still made it to the playoffs. But those games that make you feel like you're the team that can win it all, we've lost every single one of them for the last 3.5 years. Every single one of them. This year, I don't care about losing the Buffalo game early in the season, not a big deal. Even the Eagles game was early in the season. Here we are midway. And now the winning starts to get critical. And now the winning starts to prove something. Get this game, Miami. Get this game. For 3.5 years, in every single one of those games, I told you why we were going to win. I told you we were going to win. I gave you all these elaborate speeches, hoorahs, yelling, and all of that about why we were going to win. No more. Just go win. Because we need this one. Dolphin fans all around the world may not realize it, but if we lose this game, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt because deep down, it don't matter if you got the best record, they're going to still call you a fraud. And when you get in the playoffs, now you're going to know, even though we got a great record, we still got to be able to beat somebody. And I get my common themes in the comment section right now. We got this, TD. TD, don't worry, bro. We gonna definitely win. Every single one of those games, it's been about 8 of them in the last 3.5 years. When I said we were gonna win, people came in the comment section. Don't worry about it, TD. We gonna win this, bro. Every time. It never fails. And now I'm at a point, y'all stop talking. I'm not finna talk. I'm not finna go optimistic and go crazy. Just go win. Just go win. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to call this game. I'm going to watch this game. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to get into it. But just go win. Just go win. TD, should I put $100 on Dolphins money line? I got a little secret to tell you. Every time I bet on the Dolphins, we lose. And last night, I couldn't resist. It's still in me now. It's still in me. We gonna win. It's still in me. I couldn't resist. I had to take the Dolphins money line. I had to. And boy, did I take it. Just win. Just win, Miami. Please. Oh my gosh. Just win. Oh, I couldn't resist. Oh man. But see, I say I wasn't gonna do it, but I will tell you, we're gonna win though. Listen, I want to explain something to y'all. The Chiefs have not been a good team this year. A lot of people don't realize that they actually have not been a good team this year. We're going to win this game. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from the win if we win. Oh, we beat the Chiefs. I'm a hoorah. But they ain't been a good team this year. That's why we got to win. People don't understand that. I know they're 6-2, but I mean, it ain't all that. Their 6-2 ain't all that. People talk about our 6-2, which ain't all that, but their 6-2 ain't all that. I mean, let me pull this up. I'm gonna read your donations in just a moment, and thank you for those who are donating to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. So come on, they're not playing good football. They lost to the Broncos. They beat the Chiefs better than we did, but they ain't a good team. They beat the Broncos, so they played them twice. Um, they beat the Vikings, but the Vikings have been up and down all season. They beat the Jets by 3 points, barely. Jets got a good defense, but still. They beat the Bears, whoop-de-hoo, 41-10. Good blowout, but whoop-de-hoo. Now, their only impressive win to me is against the Jaguars, but that's week number 2. Jaguars weren't even moving like they are now. And they lost to the Lions. Great team, but still, they ain't the greatest. They got destroyed by Baltimore. So the Chiefs ain't been like dominantly great this season. You know, you can't look at them like, man, we're about to go up against the best team in the NFL. They're not the best team in the NFL. If anything, right now, I got Jags at number 1, and that's just for now. After we win this game, we'll be number 1. But yeah, I mean, they haven't been great at all. Now they found ways to win, but we also saw like 2 games where that Swifty effect with the NFL came into play. Ridiculous no calls and calls. So listen, I also would tell you this. It made me feel real good to see how many people are representing the Miami Dolphins in Germany today. All the clubs and bars and all that stuff loaded with Dolphin fans and in Germany and all of that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now Tyreek Hill is out here talking, saying that he's going to be a vocal point of the game. He's looking at 12 receptions for 250 yards, and he's going to go off on them. I just hope that we're not forcing anything and starting to turn the ball over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to remember the last time we played the Kansas City Chiefs, they turned the ball over 4 or 5 times, and we got the ball from them like 4 or 5 times, and they still won. This year, we have an offense that can destroy you if you do that. Now, the Chiefs are a great defense. Many people say they are the better team statistically than the Miami Dolphins. Why? Because the Miami Dolphins have the number 1 ranked offense. They say the Chiefs have the number 4 ranked offense. But the Miami Dolphins have the 15th ranked defense, and the Chiefs have the 4th ranked defense. Their composite of ranking averages at 4. Our composite ranking averages at 8. When you take offense and defense, they're 4th in the NFL when you put them together, and we're 8th. Now, their defense ain't really played any great teams, really, in my opinion. But our defense hadn't played any great teams either. And in the few great teams that we played, our defense was bad. So a lot of people that's praising our defense being 15th, a lot of that is bend but don't break. And on top of that, it's the Carolina Panthers, it's the New York Giants, it's the Denver Broncos at their worst. That Denver game alone should have you ranked in the top 10, in my opinion, but we're 15th. Our defense, in my opinion, hasn't played like the 15th ranked defense, but statistically they are. I feel like our defense is somewhere around 20. Now with Ramsey back, I feel like rightfully we're a 13th around that area ranked defense. But again, we're talking about the whole season combined, which we didn't have them. But we have to figure out a way to top the crack crack the top 10 in defense over the next 2 to 3 weeks. This game and the next two, because I think we play some scrubs in the next two after this, we have to figure out a way to get ourselves in the top 10. And having a number one offense and a top 10 defense is all you need to be ready to roll. But our defense is getting better and they're getting healthier. So we'll also see how that turns out. We'll see how that turns out. I'm going to come to you all real quick with the inactives, which has been dropped. I'm going to go over the inactives for you all. Okay, so according to the Miami Dolphins, Roby Chosen is inactive as expected. Skylar Thompson, emergency quarterback, as he's supposed to be. Kelvin Joseph, Brandon Jones, and Robert Hunt is out. That's interesting. So Connor is still active. I just don't know if they're going to do what they did last week, because Connor was active last week too and didn't play. So, but Connor Williams is active. So we got to watch to see what ends up happening there, if they're going to actually give him playing time or not. Brandon Jones being out is a blow, but at the same token, we've been operating life without him. I thought he played well last week in his return, but he's already, well, not so much return, but in his play, but he's already back out. Now, Robert Hunt, the crazy thing is, I don't know what to expect, and here's why. Have we ever seen life without Robert Hunt from start to finish? I'm not sure. Have we ever seen life without Robert Hunt from start to finish for this Miami Dolphins team? You know? So I don't know what to expect, because I hope a situation like this is where the Chiefs take advantage of, because it can make Austin Jackson look bad. I don't think anybody's thinking about that. They're just thinking about who's going to hold it down for Hunt. Well, whoever's trying to hold it down for Hunt won't be as good as him. And then it could hurt Austin Jackson as well, because Hunt has always been that anchor. And now you got two guys that need to work together and figure out those stunts and stuff. And I hope that it doesn't affect Austin Jackson, because remember, this is Tua's blind side, and Robert Hunt is so valuable. He's been a great help for Tua on the inside of the blind side. So I've never seen the connection on a consistent basis of Hunt being out and then Austin Jackson playing at right tackle. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what Mike McDaniel decides to do, if he keeps help on that side. But you also got a lot of pressure that they're going to try to put on the interior O-line. It'll be a great game. I'm just curious to see what the Chiefs, how they're going to play it defensively. If you notice, the Chiefs defender, they said, how can you stop Tyreek Hill? One of the Chiefs defenders this week said, I know this may sound backwards, but just stop the run and get physical with the receivers. Get physical with the receivers and stop the run. And that is another way that you can not stop the Dolphins, but slow them down. Why? Because in our most successful offensive games, our running game has been great. Not only that, we give second and short, third and short, and that's money when you got speed. Bubble screens, jet sweeps, quick slants, that's easy money. But when you're dealing with second and 12, third and 8, and all of those, that's where it gets tough for us. Especially when they're physical with receivers, which means they're putting their hands on the receivers, which is disrupting the timing of the routes. But Mike McDaniel's going to have to scheme this properly and make sure that he makes the right calls and put this team in the best position possible to impact this game and win it. No more, no less. No more, no less. Somebody said Robert isn't playing. Who is Robert? Am I tripping? It's so early in the morning. I hate this. I've been up for 2 hours now. I ain't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. So I only got like 4.5, maybe 5 hours of sleep myself. So I get it. All right. So for the Kansas City Chiefs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire won't be playing, but that doesn't matter. They like Pacheco. BJ Thompson, not a biggie. Mike Caliendo, not a biggie. Neil Farrell, not a biggie. Malik Herring, not a biggie. They got some defensive line issues, but that's more so depth. TD don't know who Robert Hunt is. Oh, Robert Hunt. I don't know why I'm thinking like Robert. When you said Robert, I'm like, Landon Roberts. Listen, if anybody know who Robert Hunt is, it's me, because he's one of the few draft picks that Chris Grier hit on and that I love. I mean, people have to understand my thought process when it comes to a general manager and draft picks. I don't give general managers credit for hitting on first round picks. I just take away credit if you don't hit on first round picks. Now, when you hit on your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh round, that's where I evaluate general managers. The odds of you getting a great player in the first round is high. It's not, I mean, people miss, but it's not hard. It's not easy. I mean, it's not hard to get that right. It's not hard to get your first round pick right, unless you're getting your quarterback, unless you're, that type of stuff. But it's not hard to hit on your first round. Now, when you miss on your first round, shame on you. You had your top pick of all college players, and the one that you picked, you missed. So that's how I evaluate general managers. So when people tell me Chris Grier is an excellent general manager, and I say, what has he done? They always refer to a first round pick. And I don't. And then on top of that, he has some first round busts too. But I like talking about Javon Holland. I like talking about Robert Hunt. I like talking about A-Chain, but let's wait to see him play a full season. That's what I like. That's what I like. And those are the picks that I love from him. But listen, I'm shocked. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm shocked we ain't pay Robert Hunt yet. I'm shocked we didn't pay Connor Williams. There's quite a few guys on this team. I'm shocked we haven't given them their bag yet. We ain't paid Christian Wilkins. Do you know how many people we got to sign in the offseason and we barely got money? It makes me wonder, what is Chris Grier's plan? What's the plan? I'm going to be honest, I don't know the plan. All I could do is break down all the variables of what they can be. But I'm going to tell you, there ain't many options. And I hope that he's not setting up to already tell people we can't afford everything next year. CB said pay Tua first. They're definitely going to pay Tua. They're going to pay him at this point because you've already crossed the line of no return. You have to pay him now. They have to pay Tua now. I'd be shocked if they didn't at this point. Oh, my bad. For those who sent the donation through Super Chat, forgive me. Let me read your donations. I thank you for those. Justin Collins said, "Good morning, everyone." Thank you, Justin. Reaching out love to everyone watching, saying good morning to you all. We hope you're having a great morning. Beyond the details, I appreciate you, man. You've been here for a while with me, man. He said, "Good morning, TD. Fins up. It's wartime, baby. The Chiefs don't need to be great. They just need to keep it close. The NFL will do the rest. The NFL really wants the new fan demographic, Swifties." I get it. I get it. You know, it's perfect marketing. I'm going to tell you now, we're going to win this game. Now, if I see Travis Kelce in warm-ups running routes with the Taylor Swift shirt on, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't even expect to win. I ain't seen it yet. But if I see him out there in Germany wearing a Taylor Swift shirt out there warming up, it's a wrap. Technically, she's there. That was a joke, by the way. Man. Barrington Arthur said comp picks. No. Like, people need to understand this, right? Everybody say, yeah, but we need to just go in a draft to replace Christian Wilkins. We need to go in a draft to replace Connor. We need to go in a draft to replace Hunt and, players like that, right? And I say to those people, what are the odds of finding another Christian Wilkins in the draft? Now, don't get me wrong. Christian Wilkins ain't I'm running a blank, so I'm just going to say the best D tackle in the league. He ain't top 5, in my opinion, right now. But at the same token, it's hard to find a top 15. So you got 2 guys in that. So they say that like Greer can draft. And then on top of it, even the first round pick we have, we're hoping it's going to be as late as possible, right? 2 D tackles in first round this year surpassed him, TD. Yeah, I mean, Christian Wilkins, let me tell you the thing about Christian Wilkins. He is a first round talent, though. I think we get all our perception mixed with some of these guys that are just nasty with it. Christian Wilkins has always been like a finesse D tackle and high energy guy. Christian Wilkins ain't bullying many people. He can bully. I've seen him move some people, but he's a high motor. If he keeps playing the game and keep coming at it, he's going to make some good run stops. He's going to get up the middle and beat his guy on occasions to cause the quarterback to hurry up and get rid of it on hurries, which is all great. He just doesn't seal the deal with the sack, right? Not all the time. But here's where he makes up for it. When he has moments like the run, pursuing the run to the right, it's a reverse, going the other way. Oh, they get the edge. They're running for 5, 10. They're shaking somebody. They break a tackle. Oh, they're about to go. Oh, Christian Wilkins with the tackle. How in the heck did you get back there 22 yards from the line of scrimmage and you had got faked on the run, and you're the one that saved the touchdown with the tackle because he doesn't stop? That, you ain't going to find defensive tackles doing that. None of them. All the great, I don't know one of the great defensive tackles that's doing that because he's a high motor energy guy, never gives up on the play, and it's very valuable. It's like that Dennis Rodman in the NBA role. You ain't no B-baller. You ain't no baller. You ain't out here getting buckets. You ain't out here with the skill and shake. You ain't doing all of that. But you know what? Your impact on the game is felt with all the other things you do. The difference is Christian Wilkins, he actually is a baller, not the best of it, but you add that element, he's a top defensive tackle that just don't get the sacks. Like double his sacks every year, greatest D tackle in the league. Like it could be that way. He not going to do it in a more dominant fashion, but it would be crazy. So we'll see. he has 4.5 sack pace to get 10 sacks this year. I know, Glenn, but again, you know me. I like that you're on pace for 10, and I hope you get 10, but a lot of that's coming against these bums, these bad teams. But still, get your numbers regardless. CQ-Bob, thank you for the donation, brother. He said, much respect. Love your channel, bro. Go Bills. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. I want to address something real quick. When I first started the live stream, somebody put a comment in the comment section that I want to talk about real quick. Someone said, TD done got too big for us. He doesn't stream anymore on the channel. Okay. Well, first off, this week I didn't stream much. Me and the wife decided that I wouldn't stream much this week. And the reason, and I don't owe any explanation to nobody, but I feel I do. Because a lot of people support me and watch me, but if I'm not available, it's like, hey, it is what it is. So last month I went real hard. It was the first time having the schedule that I had. I'm getting acclimated to the Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report, they've been pretty much booking me for like 20 something episodes a month. And the preparation for it and all of that, because a lot of people don't realize that has been a huge blessing in my life, the whole Bleacher Report thing. And I don't have to go into details, but I promise y'all, God is good. Never would have thought the opportunity, not just to be on Bleacher Report, but the way they blessed me, I never would have thought. And it's been huge. So I don't take those things for granted. I prepare for them. I bring graphics. I do all of that stuff. And I wanted to do a good job, which obviously I am, because they love it and they tell me they do, and they want me to keep doing. They ask me to do other things, host shows and all type of stuff. That doesn't stop what we do on this channel. It's just I had to get acclimated to it. But at the same token, when the month was over, I had some goals. Every month I have goals, and I set my goals and I fight for those goals. And I exceeded them last month. And when I exceeded them, I said, I want to go harder and kill it. Like I'm already hitting all my goals by the 22nd of the month. I want to go hard and kill it, which I did. And when the first of the month came, I had a long day with the Roundtable Sports. We launched our expansion with NFC North Roundtable. I was the host of that, had to prepare for that, do the roundtable itself. And when Thursday came, I just said, man, I need a few days. And the wife was like, you need to before you burn yourself out. So she forbade me from streaming Thursday Night Football, which I didn't. Friday, we went to dinner for our daughter's first birthday, because remember, we were supposed to do this a month ago. Her birthday was October 4th. But remember, I was in the hospital with pneumonia. My son kept getting sick. Then she got sick. So we went to finally went to dinner, and baby girl wore her little nice dinner dress and walking around Ruth Chris, like hobbling, like she was just funny. She had her nice little salmon and stuff. Yeah, my 1-year-old eats like an adult, by the way. But she had a good time. So we spent it with the family, and we didn't stop there. We took the kids Saturday to a football game in the morning. And then after that, took them to see Paw Patrol movie. And then after that, I took my wife around to At Home, whatever that store is, and all shopping all over the place for home decor stuff for Christmas, and doing all and just spending some family time. And I was supposed to go live late last night, but I sat on that couch like, all right, I got to go live. Watching football, college ball. All right, I got to go live, late night live stream. Watching the Lakers game, late night live stream. Watching Denver, late night live stream. Watching Colorado, late night. Here we are, 2 a.m. and I ain't go live. Let me go to sleep. The whole time I'm just doing laundry and watching games. Laundry, like not putting it up. I'm just washing it and throwing it on the couch. I got a pile of laundry on the couch right now. So got up early this morning, 4 hours later, and here I am. So I haven't abandoned our channel at all. I just took a little bit of time. This week I'll be going hard. I'll be up and at it. Back to we got to catch up on Tua's grades and all of that stuff, but we'll be right back at it this week. But yeah. So for those who miss me on the channel, I'm sorry. We'll get into it this week. I also honestly I wanted to get past this little shadow banning that I got going on Twitter and YouTube. If y'all don't know what that is, it's when something you did on the channel or something they didn't like and they stop putting your stuff out there. I don't think y'all know what that is. That little shadow banning. So I typically know what it is. It's every time I talk about my faith and how much I love my God. And I go on and on and on about it. For some reason, for the next 2 weeks or so, my channel, like I could do a live stream and have 500 people watching like right now. And then I start talking about the love of my life, which is God. And then next thing you know, every live stream I do got 170. And people are like, oh, I didn't even know you went live. I didn't even know you had a stream. I didn't get the notification. So that happens on quite often. But the one thing they could never suppress is game day, baby. No matter how much shadow banning and stuff, I'm telling y'all, on game day, everybody shows up because they know on game day I'm gonna be here and we go live. We always have a big party over here, man. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, game days on this channel, I look forward to. Like, I used to be like, okay, I got to do game day. I got to put on a show. I got to, enjoy the game and watch it with people, read the comments and have fun. And let's go. It's game day. Now I'm like my own spectator. Like, I can't wait for game day. It's like, man, we have so much fun. It's a blessing when you look up and you got, the game starts and you got 600 people in here. First quarter, you're looking, it might be 800. Second quarter, it might be 1,100. And, there's times where we've had 18, 1,900, 2,100 in here on game day. And we're just like, whoo. And it's a party. The chat is so crazy. I can't keep up with the comments. Super chats galore, and I can't keep up with them. It's just a party, man. And every Sunday we have a party over here, and it's pretty dope. And thank you to all those people who email me and message me and say, man, I be at work. I can't watch the game. I'm so glad because you're the best play-by-play. Every play you call. Somebody said every time you start calling the play and you go silent, I know we turned the ball over. Oh man, I gotta stop that. I'm gonna try to do better. All right. Oh man. You should talk about how you what was that? You should talk about how you first started streaming to now. Oh yeah, man. 5.5 years now. Ready for Bills to lead the division after today. Stop lying to yourself, Bill on top. You just stick around for the game. How I start streaming to now? Yeah, man. I always tell that story. Oh, y'all give me a second. The wife trying to tell me something. Hello? Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'll tell the story probably on the game stream. Pretty much y'all give me one moment. All right, I just had to send the wife something. All right, cool. I think she's good. Y'all give me 1 second. She just want me to grab something up on the shelf for my daughter. She's still not feeling her best. So y'all give me 1 second. Thank y'all for understanding and being patient. All right. My bad, y'all. Thank y'all. But yeah, how I started, man, people don't understand, man. I just started, I was working 2 jobs at the time. I had just left corporate America and I wanted to start my own, thing because I got tired of corporate America. So I, sparked up a live stream because I love the Dolphins. I never thought about it as can turn into a full-fledged business and big opportunities, getting contracted through, Bleacher Report, the NFL, all type of different opportunities and stuff. I never saw that as a possibility, but it came. So I'm grateful for it. It's kind of how it all started back in Dallas. I'm back in Florida now, but I was in Dallas streaming out of a corner of my bedroom, just with a little flag with my newborn baby on my lap, talking to people. Just go back and watch the first streams. You'll see it. It was pretty dope, man. Just the early stages of it. But it's been a journey to get to this point, and I'm enjoying every bit of it, man. But listen, y'all, I think the game is at 9:30. What's gonna happen? I've set the live game stream up to begin at 9:15, but I'm probably gonna do a little bit earlier than that so we can go over the BetUS picks and stuff. And I'll even answer more about that, what you just asked and stuff. My cousin Kenny said, "Wow, no notification." I know, Kenny. I know, it's all right, bro. That's how it happens, man. So they do me like that sometimes. So, but make sure you show up for the live game stream. So around 9:10, I'll be live. Right now it's set for 9:15, but at about 9:10, I'll set it up. When did you start this channel, TD? Like 5.5 years ago now, like 5 years and 5 months or something like that. I started the channel then. So yeah, it's been a journey. We'll talk about that more on the other side. Thank y'all for tuning in to the pregame show, though. I'm gonna give my predictions and stuff on the main show. I'm just gonna, help the wife with the kids and stuff this morning. And then I will be back live literally in about 20 minutes, y'all. So y'all come back to the live game stream. It's already loaded on YouTube. You can go in the waiting room and wait on it. Hit the like button when you get in there, please, because the live game stream is about to go down. So take some time, get your little coffee, get your little breakfast, get your stuff ready, because we early morning it and we got to get this W. No more playing with our Dolphins. They got to show up for us now. They got to show up for us. All right. Love y'all so much. Appreciate you guys. Fins up no matter what. Live game stream literally starts in about 20 minutes. I want to do a play-by-play for the Jags, but I got rid of all my streaming gear. Hey, you got a phone? You got a phone? Do your thing, homie. Do your thing, all right? But yeah, we got to show up. Our team got to show up. Y'all come show up and support me on the game stream. Let's have another party, all right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. God bless. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.